As we take part in these activities, NTA is going to focus on key strategic issues, and number one would be tax inequalities that actually occur in terms of remittance and in terms of expenditure. In this case, I mean that all citizens paying their fair share of taxes, number one, and if they're paying their fair share of taxes, are these taxes being used prudently? Number two, we'll be interested in domestic resource mobilization. In this case, we'll have a keen focus on DRM with regards to extractive. We will look at the inequalities that are actually ongoing in the extractives. For example, in Kenya right now, we have the issues to do with petroleum. And number three, we look at gender inequalities, which are cross-cutting issues across the actually two areas. So the inequality gap has been increasing globally and also in Kenya. For example, when you look at the difference between the rich and the poor in Kenya, the gap is very huge. For example, the richest 10% in Kenya earn 23 times more than the poorest 10% in Kenya, which for me is a very big gap in terms of inequality. And some of the issues that actually bring about this inequality is that there's a lot of unfairness in terms of paying taxes. In this case, you'll find that some of the challenges that are actually facing the tax system is that there's a lot of tax dodging by multinational companies and other corporate companies. And so when they dodge, most of these companies actually go and they actually move their wealth to tax havens, and when they move their wealth to tax havens, it means that they are going to deprive their government the taxes that they're supposed to get from them. And what does this mean? This has an impact in terms of budgetary allocation, because now if the government does not have enough taxes, it means that the budget cannot be well funded, and the other option is actually to increase more taxes on the common citizen, and this actually brings a huge tax burden even to the most poor in the society.